Right, we're on the ALOOG League of Ordinary Gentlemen at Spa in the Ferrari GT2 car, 458. Back of the grid. We didn't do a qualifying lap. Let's see how this goes. Better take the trousers on, because I can imagine T1's going to be a disaster. Helicorsa spasming out on the screen. Of course, Helicorsa shows you where the drivers are, but it doesn't work when you've got half the grid in front of you, or the entire grid in front of you. And the lights are off. It's go, go, go into first gear. We didn't really do a good job of that. Probably better to take things slowly because... oh no, we're 16th out of 22. Take things slowly because there's going to be cars going everywhere. And it's better to just avoid the carnage, really. There we go. Get past here. Car, come on, let me through. Please let me through. Okay, we're still going. We're on the inside of Eau Rouge. I'm going to come off the gas a tiny bit so we can get in front. Just lifting a little bit here so we don't get the Kunos cut penalty. But we've managed to get from last place, give or take, 16th place, up to 9th so far. Nicely done. Most people actually got through there pretty smoothly, actually. Not too bad. But here we go. Up the top of the hill, onto the brakes. Going to brake a little bit early because I'm expecting there to be carnage up front. And we've just oversteered. We're going to go through that car, past that car, in between that car and the gap on the left, on the right. And we're through. Unbelievable driving there as we go into 5th place after 3 corners. It's like trying to thread a hair through a knitting needle. Or actually, a thick rope through a knitting needle. That didn't make any sense. Our analogy system is broken today. Down the hill, up through the gears. Hopefully the car will stick. I'm going to brake a tiny bit because in qualifying it did. Now there we go. On the power, foot to the gas. We've got a couple of cars in front of us, and we're struggling for grip. Unconventional racing line through there. Managed to not lose too much time. Oh, he's gone on the green stuff, and that of course is not good because it's very low grip and it's very easy to accidentally induce the car into a massive bag of oversteer. But he managed to pull it back. Who was it? Calvin. And then we've got Hans Joshua Thor Bartholomew from the stream in front of us, battling away. And this is for fourth, third, and second place. We're going to go into the bus stop here. We're going to try and brake just after the line. We've got a car dive bombing us on the right. Luckily, we managed to get through there. Whoa, why is he going so slow? We're giving him a little shunt. Oh, we're going to get overtaken there because of that bump. That's annoying. Who is it? It's Josh the Boss, another person from our stream watching live. Might be listening to Game of Muscle Radio as we're going to try and throw one up the inside. That is not good. Whoa, we were very close indeed to Calvin. Fortunately, we just managed to regain grip of the front of the tyres. Josh the Boss is squeezing us into the wall. I feel like a lemon being processed. Fortunately, we didn't get turned into lemon juice. Lifting off, up through Eau Rouge. Josh the Boss has took a bit too much off that corner. He's probably got a Kunos cut penalty there. He's going to be in trouble. We've got IKR, Mav the Crow, in our draft behind us. He's going to try and make a pass on the right as we stay on the left. And we're going to try and brake late here. Oh, no room. We just got shunted there, but it's alright. It's just a friendly tap to let us know there. He was just knocking on the door. We're drifting right, which will leave enough space for that car that's just positioned there. We're going to brake late. We don't really want to be there. We want to be able to get on the gas here early. Still got the car positioned on the inside. And we're squeezing him. We're through. We're going to clip the inside of that curb. We're going to run wide. We're going to get on the gas. There's the car in front. Josh the Boss swerves and almost loses control, but he pulls it back. I mean, these GT class cars, very stable, quite easy to collect, but they do have a sort of point of no return that can be induced when you get on the green stuff. Oh, we've got a car on the right again. He's not close. He stays there nicely, pulled back a bit. It's very easy on these corners to accidentally understeer off into the guy that you're trying to overtake. We're going to stay on the right. No, we can't block that off. We're trying to close. Oh, come on, dude. It's a bit too much contact from Nephi 47. We've just lost another place now. Oh, what is he doing? We've been barged out of the way here, and then we're losing places due to this somewhat aggressive overtaking. Now we're going to have to try and get them back, because I think we are faster than them. We've just been unfortunate in our bottom. This is why we're C ranked, because we're getting tapped by everyone. I feel like a sexy girl in a strip club. All the men are tapping me. They're not allowed to touch. You can watch, but you can't touch. But they're all touching me. We need to get the bouncers to kick him out of the club. And it looks like Hans Joshua Thor Bartholomew lost grip on the outside of that final corner there, and has moved back a couple of places. We need to get back on the tail of these guys so we can use their draft. Okay, we've got a good line through there. On the power early. Traction control engaged. Up through the gears. Down the hill and onto Eau Rouge. Fantastic part of the track. Of course, the famous part of the track that everyone knows and recognises. There's going to be an accident, guaranteed. There we go. Off into the wall. Another driver dead. You could see that was going to happen, because you have to line up Eau Rouge. Let's go to the left here. Didn't really need to yank at the steering wheel. We're on the back of Justin Bosch. We're going to try and take him on the right. I know he's pulled over. He's blocking us. He's doing a good drive there. Oh, we're struggling for grip. We're going to have to watch out that we don't snap across or get the Kunos penalty. Whoa, we're being tapped and we're sort of riding over the curb in there. Justin Bosch played that really well. Defended his... What? Defended his line. It looks like there might be either a crasher or someone decided to regain the track, and Justin Bosch has unfortunately passed away due to a car driving head on into us. I managed to survive it. I obviously preempted that and used superior driving skill and technique to avoid that. Hans Joshua Bartholomew behind us. We're back in 5th place now. We're working our way forwards. This Assetto Corsa on public servers is a good training tool for real world hazard perception, really. I mean, that was pretty much like driving down a country lane in Cornwall and a tractor pulling out. And instead of it being a tractor, it was a £250,000, possibly £500,000 GT3 car. Oh dear, GT2 even. I don't know. I can never remember if it's GT2, GT3 or GT4. There's too many GTs now. Okay, the cars behind us are in our draft. He can make a move on us. We're going to block off on the inside and make him think about it. We're doing a bit of a Verstappen. Oh, lifting a tiny bit so we don't run too wide. And we're going to try and brake late here. On the brakes. Stay in second. You got to watch out. The car wants to lurch into a slide there. Back on the gas. Nicely done. Could have been faster, could have been a bit more of the limit, but it was good and smooth. You're actually very good at avoiding accidents. It's secretly me using my Jedi mind tricks causing the accidents. Oh look! There's been car contact up front. It's Nephi 47 and IKR. They're battling head and head. It looks like they're going to go through Eau Rouge together. He's going to be in the draft. He's probably going to nip to the right as they go through Eau Rouge. There's going to be a chance at the top of Eau Rouge for us to take the place here. We're going to try and do this as smooth as possible in a straight line over there. We've got a good speed through there. We're going to try and thread on through. Get ready. Get your beer out, because we're going to need the nerves calming here. We're going to... Oh, he's moved over to the left for no apparent reason. He's just letting us pass. Don't know why. We're going to brake late. Oh no, bloody my fault. Oh, there goes all the places. That was terrible. I thought we'd get a bit more grip there. Sorry. I took someone out there. That was terrible. I thought, whoops, I thought I was going to have a bit more grip to be able to do that. Clearly not. Lesson learned. Minnow rating, minnow rating destroyed. What was he saying about me avoiding accidents? I'm good at avoiding accidents, but I'm even better at causing them. I don't know if the car on the left... I think that was pretty much me... just driving into him, because I mean I was on the brakes. I don't know if the car on the left though pulled across, or if he was just in a corner. I think it was my fault. I went into that corner really hot. So, but there you go. Another accident caused by a game. That accident was sponsored by Gamer Muscle videos on YouTube. If you want to see more accidents on public servers, please subscribe to Gamer Muscle videos on YouTube. I'm being nudged. I'm being poked. Oh, God. What's this about? I feel like I'm this guy's dinner and he's poking me with a knife and fork. Knee fight 47. I think he's just getting his own back. I think that was who I drove into, so I deserved it. Sponsored by Simetik. The best cockpits for crashing into people. If I had no SW, we would have known how much to brake. So, whoa, we got a car behind us. I'm just moving out of the way. I can see him in the little 5-inch TV on the dash there. That's a good thing to do, is always checking your mirrors when you're coming up to a corner. A bit like driving on the road, actually, to make sure that no one's going to rear end you. Check your rear view mirror, see where they are, and you can actually get a chance to move out of the way, which is handy. I don't really care for motion rigs. I go for butt kickers, you know. I think they're worth it, but motion rigs that tend to, unless they're really spot on, I think they're a bit of a waste. Oh, okay, we got away with that. It's really hard to get the car to stick through there. I'm going to defend to the right here, but it's bot slack Bix. We let him take that play. He got through. We made a complete mess of that corner. Why is he going so slow? I had to brake there, lock my wheels a bit. Don't follow the car in front of you off the road there. Target fixation at its worst. Oh, he's drifting. We should be able to take this place back. Get the power early. This car feels pretty good, actually. As I say, it's totally planted and it's a bit bland, but it's quite good fun. It's nice fun driving around lots of cars, especially on these ALOOG servers where, for the most part, the driving's actually alright. I mean, you know, it's a public server. They do have their rankings, so you don't tend to get that many crashes and wreckers. And it's a hard track to drive with a lot of cars without incident. So, you know, it's pretty decent. How are the physics for this? And I can't read that, hang on. Let me do these corners. And do you like it better than Project Cars? Oh, the old Project Cars versus Assetto Corsa. Well, the thing is, I'm a bit of an Assetto Corsa fanboy. So, I generally, in terms of the handling, the physics and the force feedback, I prefer Assetto Corsa over Project Cars. I wouldn't be able to comment in an absolute sense. It's just intuitively, Assetto Corsa just feels a lot more natural to me than Project Cars. What I would say, though, is I would buy both games for different reasons. Project Cars has a couple of tracks that aren't in AC, even as mod tracks, and it has a couple of laser scan tracks that aren't in AC. And Project Cars also has a couple of like track day cars, like the JPM, the Palmer Sport car. I think it's also got a Radical in it, it's got a Caterham in it, again not in AC. And Project Cars has the day to night and the different weather, again not in AC. And it's got a single player career mode, though I think the AI is better in AC when it comes to races. So there's different reasons to buy each game. Overall, for raw driving, I prefer AC. I just like how it handles, I like the vehicles. AC tickles the pickle. Oh, we've got a moth attacking the webcam there. There's going to be a giant moth on the screen, guys. Watch out. Game of muscle eaten by the moth. Let's try and catch up with these guys. Why are we going so slow? No excuse. We should have got used to the new driving shoes by now. I have to say, actually, driving, if you've got a load cell pedal, I highly recommend ditching the socks and getting trainers. It actually does feel a lot better, unsurprisingly. Who would have thought? Maybe we need to get a pair of loafers to make it authentic. The authentic Ayrton Senna driving experience. But I got these trainers today, actually, for driving specifically, and they're nice. They're kind of similar to those Puma trainers that are really thin, sort of boxing trainers, I guess you call them, and they feel really good actually on the, especially for the brake pedal, and being able to apply the force nice and progressively and modulate it. In terms of realism, P-Cars is like driving a boat, says Redstone Genius. Redstone Genius doesn't like project cars. I find the cars in project cars are quite slidey a lot of the time. I tend to lack bite of the road. So I guess, why is he stopped there? I guess you could describe that as boaty. But it's quite fun just throwing the cars around the track, especially the aerial atom and drifting that around. It's quite exciting. Peasant racing shoes. I did get these from Shoe Zone for £11. Absolute bargain. Reduced from £12. I managed to blag a discount on them. They're actually really good shoes though for driving. We went to all the sports shops. Well, I don't know, JD, JJB, God knows, all the different TK Maxx, all the different shoe shops. None of them had suitable shoes. They had a couple of loafers that would be nice for driving in, but none of them had nice trainers for driving in. I went to Shoe Zone, which is obviously renowned for its high quality footwear, and this was the last pair in my size, and they felt nice, and they're doing the job. So £12 bargain driving shoes. You can't go wrong with Shoe Zone. Nothing quite like Chinese child labour to produce cheap footwear. Today's stream is brought to you. Today's stream and video on YouTube is brought to you by Shoe Zone and Simetik Cockpits and Thrustmaster. Shoe Zone are an unlikely sponsorship of the sim racing channel. I used to buy a lot of my shoes from Shoe Zone actually, but then they changed the design of the ones I liked. I used to go in there and just buy 5 pairs of this one shoe because it was comfy and only cost like £12, so I just buy a bunch of them. But then they changed the design for no apparent reason at all, and they lost my custom. But now they've got these driving shoes there. Well, they're back in business. Yeah, Assetto course is not out in America yet. It's whoa, we've got a car to our right. It's a tight fit. Through these corners, these are flat out corners. I need to lurch to the... I'm going to have to lift. Oh, I've just killed him. Just killed him. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I probably should have not driven into him. I was going to say I don't know if he had the opportunity to avoid me there, but I mean really, you're not supposed to kill people. I just totally drove into him there. Sorry about that, whoever it was. Dog Zero. This video and stream will be an example of how not to drive on public service. I've killed so many people. Oh, well, here we go. We can go past. Whoa, don't knock me off the road. I didn't mean to do it to you. He said do it to me. He absolutely flew through Eau Rouge there. I need to practice this offline and get a feel for where the brake point is when stamping on the brake. Braking a bit there. We've got a car parked in the middle of the track. I'm not sure what that's about. This is the last lap. We might be able to get right on this guy's tail. That was nice, modulating the brake to stay on the inside the corner. Might be able to get right on his tail for the downhill section of the track. Whoops, run a bit wide there, low grip to take the place back. That's the problem. If you go wide on that corner there, you hit the AstroTurf and the car will keep going wide and it doesn't actually bite into the road for you to then carry the speed through it for the second part. Oh, understeer. Terrible. This might actually work out for the fast left-handers for us to take this back if we get a good run. Where's he going? What's he doing? Okay, let's see if we can get past. We've got to watch out that we don't accidentally... Oh, we need to get past him before this. Nice. Because you have to take these corners wide, otherwise you run out of track on them. Whoops. We'll go to first and lean on traction control. 9th place. Not bad. We started at the back. Absolute carnage, but we got through it. And that's ALOOG in the 458. And not what you should be doing if you want to have fun on public service. We killed a couple of people, but there you go. Absolutely fantastic.